Today I'm going to talk to you about modules in Canvas. I like to think of modules as like a file folder. If my Canvas course is my drawer in my file cabinet for my Spanish 2 course, my modules are each of those file folders that I'm going to put in that drawer. When we organize by modules, it's important that we have the most current module at the top, and then any resources for families and students module at the very top of our course. This makes it really accessible for families and students to find the most current work at the top, and also for the screen readers because they will read the content starting from the top to the bottom. Here's our module for the first week of school. I can move this module around by clicking on these dots right here, and if I click and hold, I can drag this module to different places within my module page. Within the module, you can also do the same thing. So I can click and drag Wednesday's activities. If I want to move it to the bottom of the module, I can click and drag to move it back up as well. It's really important that your modules start with some sort of intro to the week or overview of the week so that your students can look at that and know what to expect for the week. I can edit this overview as the week continues, or I can have it ready to go for my students when they come to school on Monday. Another important feature of modules is that we have to publish the module in order for the content and the module to be visible to students. Again, there's 3 levels of publishing in Canvas. We first have to publish the course, then we have to publish the module, and then we have to make sure that the content is published. If I want to unpublish certain content so that my students don't see it until that day, I can do that by checking this green check mark right here to unpublish the content. So right now, if my students open this course, they would see the resources for families and students module. They would see the week 1, September 7th through 11th module, and then inside that module, they would only be able to access that week 1 overview. As the week continues, I can publish the content that I've created so that it's visible to my students. If you want to add a module to your course, you can click this plus modules button right here, and then I can name this module, and I might call this teacher resources and make this a module that I won't publish for my students but will be available for me as the teacher. When I click add module, that module will automatically go to the very bottom of our modules page. So I have to scroll down and find that module right here. And then I have a couple choices on where to place that module. Instead of dragging it all the way to the top, if that's where I want it to go, I can click these 3 dots right here, and I can click Move Module. And then I can decide where it's going to go, at the top of the modules page, at the bottom of the modules page, or before or after a specific module in the course. If I click Move, it has now moved that module to the top of my course right here. You also have the option in modules to duplicate a module. So let's say I have this week 1 module and I really liked these activities and I just want to modify them a little bit for week 2. I can click the 3 dots right here and I can click duplicate. That will create a copy of my week 1 module, and every resource within that will have the word copy at the end to remind me that this is a copy of the module I already created. Again, this module is not published, so my students cannot see this module. And that's a tour of modules.